Picture this, a chubby-cheeked toddler in Ljubljana, Slovenia, barely able to walk, but already clutching a basketball like it was his favorite toy. That kid? He's not just any playground dreamer. He's Luka Dončić, the guy who would grow up to dazzle the world with step-back threes, no-look passes, and a swagger that makes defenders look like they're stuck in quicksand. Born on February 28, 1999, Luka wasn't destined for an ordinary life. His dad, Sasa Dončić, was a pro baller and coach, zipping around European courts, while his mom, Mirjam Poterbin, ran beauty salons with the kind of hustle that would make any entrepreneur jealous. But here's the fun part. Luka's parents split when he was young, in 2008, and his mom got custody. No drama there, just a kid who turned the court into his sanctuary. By 7 months old, family lore says he was fiddling with a ball, and by age 1, he had a mini hoop in his room. Forget teddy bears, Luka was dreaming of dunks. Growing up in Slovenia, a tiny country squeezed between the Alps and the Adriatic Sea. Think fairy tale landscapes with castles and lakes. Luka dabbled in soccer, but let's be real, he was too tall for that nonsense. "I quit football because I grew too tall," he once laughed. At 7, he hit the organized courts in Ljubljana, but get this, they pitted him against kids up to 10 years old. "I had to beat them with my brain," Luka recalls, and boy, did he ever. He was like a chess master on hardwood, outsmarting bigger, faster foes with cunning passes and silky shots. His idols? Greek legend Vasilis Spanoulis, whose number 7 Luka rocked at Real Madrid, and none other than LeBron James, the king himself. Imagine a team Luka glued to highlights, enchanted by Spanoulis' craftiness and LeBron's dominance. Slovenia, by the way, is basketball crazy now thanks to him. It's where his step back was born, inherited from dad's genes. Fun fact, Luka refurbished his childhood courts in 2018, giving back with new seats and fresh paint, turning nostalgia into community gold. By 8, Luka's dad was playing for Union Olimpija, his hometown club, and that's when the magic really sparked. Coach Griga Brezovic spotted the kid and invited him to practice. 16 minutes in, bam, they bumped him up to the 11-year-olds. But league rules? Nah, he had to stick with under-12s against much older competition. Luka didn't care. He begged to attend practices even when told to chill at home. In 2011, at the under-14 Vases in Tessa San Paolo Cup in Budapest, he dropped jaws as MVP despite a runner-up finish to Barcelona. Then, loaned to Real Madrid for the Mini Copa Endesa in 2012, he averaged 13 points, 4 rebounds, and more, snagging MVP and a second-place trophy. But the real showstopper? The under-13 Lido di Roma tournament, where he averaged 34.5 points, including a 54-point explosion in the title game with 11 rebounds and 10 assists. Kid was 13. Parents and coaches whispered, "This boy's got it." September 2012, at just 13, Luka signed a 5-year deal with Real Madrid, packing his bags for Spain. Living with other prospects, soccer and hoops kids, he thrived under coach Paco Redondo. In 2013's Mini Copa Endesa, he averaged 24.5 points, 13 rebounds, and more, MVP again in a win over Barcelona. March that year, under-16 Spain Championship MVP with 25 in the final. By 2014-15, he was juggling under-18 and reserve teams, earning all-league nods in Liga EBA. January 2015, under-18 Ciutat de l'Hospitalet Tournament All-Tournament team, despite being the baby of the bunch. He dropped a double-double against his old club Olimpija, 13 points, 13 boards. May 2015, under-18 Next Generation Tournament MVP, beating Crvena Zvezda in the final. Luka wasn't just playing, he was rewriting youth hoops history. Now, buckle up for the pro leap. April 30th, 2015. At 16 years, 2 months, and 2 days, Luka debuted for Real Madrid's senior squad in the ACB against Unicaja, swishing a 3 in under 2 minutes. Youngest in club history, 3rd youngest in league ever, behind only Ricky Rubio. He played 5 games that season, dipping his toes. But 2015-16, regular rotation. Preseason against the Celtics, for rebounds, assist, block. EuroLeague debut October 16th versus Khimki, 2 points. October 18th versus Japuskoa, 10 points. November 29th versus Bilbao, season high 15, setting under 17 records for points and PR. January 7th, 2016 versus CSKA, 12 points, including 3 straight threes in 2 minutes. Averaged 4.5 in ACB, 3.5 in EuroLeague. Kid was fearless. 2016-17, Luka's rise hit warp speed. Season opener, 6 points, 4 assists. Preseason versus Thunder, 3 points, 5 boards. December 4th versus Fuenlabrada, 23 and 11. First ACB Player of the Week. December 8th versus Zalgiris, 17 in EuroLeague. December 22nd versus Bamberg, 16, 6, 5, 3 steals. MVP of the round, youngest ever. January 14th versus Maccabi, 10, 11, 8, another MVP. February 9th versus Unix, 5, 7, 11 assists. Kings Cup, 23 versus Baskonia. Playoffs, shared MVP round versus Darusafaka, outright versus them later. Helped to Final Four. Averages, 7.5 ACB, 7.8 EuroLeague. Unanimous rising star, ACB Best Young Player. Luka was no longer a prospect, he was a force. Then came 2017-18, the MVP explosion. With Sergio Yui injured, Luka stepped up. October 1st opener, 8, 6, 4. October 12th EuroLeague, career high 27 versus Eves. Near triple-double versus Valencia. October 24th, 27, 8, 5, 3 steals, MVP round. 2 days later, 28 versus Zalgiris, MVP again. October MVP of the month, youngest ever. December 8th, 33 versus Olympiacos. December 28th, 20, 10, 8 versus Fenerbahce. December 31st, 24 versus Estudiantes, ACB round player. ACB December MVP, youngest. February 9th, 27 versus Olympiacos. Kings Cup, 17, 7, 5 for steals. March 30th, game winner versus Crvena Zvezda. May 9th, first ACB triple-double since 2007, 17, 10, 10. EuroLeague semis, 16, 7. Finals, 15 versus Fenerbahce, Final Four MVP. Season MVP, youngest. Repeated rising star. ACB MVP, Best Young. Helped win ACB Finals versus Baskonia. Parted ways June 29th. Later, EuroLeague All-Decade, 2020, Real Honorary Member, 2021. Luka left Europe a legend at 19. June 21st, 2018, Draft Night Drama. Atlanta picks him third, trades to Dallas for Trae Young and a pick. Coach Carlisle, Franchise Foundation. Signed July 9th. No Summer League, Smart Rest. 2018-19 Rookie Year. Debut October 17th versus Suns, 10 points. October 30th versus Hawks, 31 in OT loss. Rookie of the Month November-January. First triple-double January 21st versus Suns. October 18th, 10, second youngest ever. January 27th versus Raptors. 35 and 30-point triple-double, first team. Led rookies, 21.2 PPG, 7.8 RPG, 6.0 APG. For triple-doubles. Rookie of the Year, All-Rookie first. No All-Star, but fans buzzed. 2019-20, triple-double opener versus Pelicans. November, 31-15-13 versus Lakers, October 11th. 34 versus Cavs, November 12th. 41 versus Bulls, second youngest 40 TD, 35 and 25 minutes versus Thunder. Player of the Week, month. 19 straight 20-5-5, past Jordan. 10th TD versus Hornets. All-Star starter. Franchise TD record, 17. Playoffs. 42 debut versus Clippers, record. All-NBA first, youngest since Duncan. 4th MVP vote. 2020-21, 46 versus Warriors, 49 career high versus Pelicans. 30-20 TD versus Wizards. 5,000 points in 194 games. Playoffs. 42 game 1 versus Clippers, 46 game 7 loss. All-NBA second. 2021-22, $207 million extension. All-Star Reserve. 33 TD versus Sixers, 51 versus Clippers, 45 next, 49-15 versus Pelicans. Player of Week/Month February. 28-point comeback versus Warriors. Playoffs. Beat Jazz, upset Suns 4-3, Game 735. 813 playoff points, first 25 games, third all-time. All-NBA second. ESPN number 1 NBA rank. 2022-23, 30-plus streak. 50th TD versus Nuggets. 41 TD versus Warriors. Historic 60-21-10 versus Knicks, first ever. 51 versus Spurs. Player of Month December. All-Star Starter. 53 versus Lakers. 42 with Kyrie. 40 versus Sixers. Past Nowitzki 30-plus games. All-NBA first. 2023-24, 30 TD opener. 49 versus Nets. 44 IST versus Clippers. 29 TD first half versus Suns. 40 TD versus Blazers. 50 Christmas versus Suns. 10,000 points. Youngest/fastest since Jordan. All-Star starter fourth time. Now, 2024-25, the bombshell. After Mavericks finals run in 2024, they lost to Boston. Luka shocked the world by demanding a trade. Enter the Lakers. Teaming with LeBron in his final years, and AD, Luka's 2024-25 was electric. Highlights. YouTube clips show him dropping 50-plus multiple times, including a 60-point masterpiece. Top plays. Insane step-backs, behind-the-back dimes. Stats. Averaged near 35 ppg, leading Lakers to playoffs. But injuries? Rumors swirled. Eurobasket 2025. Luka led Slovenia. Highlights of crossovers and threes. Hot Ones appearance. Sweating through wings. Sharing career faves like that 60 TD. I'll watch that in 50 years. Personal life. Engaged to Anna Maria Galt since 2023. High school sweethearts. Dad's influence huge. Mom's his rock. Fun facts. Secret rap skills. Leaked tracks hilarious. Gaming addict. Fortnite binges. Saved a fan's life by donating. Rumor. Speaks 4 languages. Slovenian, Spanish, English, Serbian. Philanthropy. Courts in Slovenia. Kids' charities. Hobbies. Cars. Owns a Lumbo. Poker. Hanging with dogs. International. Led Slovenia to 2017 Eurobasket gold. Weight. Silver. No. 2017 was Dragic. But 2021 Olympics. Triple-double versus Argentina. 4th place. 2023 World Cup. Ejected drama, but 35 ppg. 2025 Eurobasket. Beast mode. What's next? At 26, Luka's chasing rings with Lakers. MVP? Championships? He's the wizard, turning impossible into routine. From Ljubljana toddler to global icon, Luka's story is pure magic. Fun, fierce, unforgettable.